Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Andrew, founder of Swapped, and today I'm going to show you how to generate a ton of fake reviews that can be syndicated across channel. Super excited for this one because I always get asked, hey, Andrew, how do we get TikTok reviews? How do we get Walmart reviews? How do we get different reviews for different channels? Obviously, Amazon is the tricky one because you can't just import them. However, the other ones can do things called review syndication. So for example, if Trustpilot is the review platform you have on your Shopify store, we can do this. How to import views into Trustpilot. So I've obviously Googled this before. I can grab this information here. And here is all the information we need to generate reviews. So as you'll see, you need the name of the person, the product name, the product ID, the review itself, and the rating. So that's the 5 things we need. Oh, and the date and time format. So we need the customer name, product name, SKU, review content, star rating. This is going to be a masterclass on both creating fake reviews and programming. So I'm going to do this all. I'm going to try doing it within, I don't know how long this video is going to be because I'm going to make the script. I'll try doing it within 10 minutes. So first and foremost, let's do some product research because I said we want to put it everywhere. Review syndication to Walmart. And I'm going to ask about TikTok as well. So let's see if we can syndicate reviews to TikTok Shop. So you can syndicate reviews to TikTok Shop. Let's see. With other platforms, let's see if Trustpilot has something for it. Let's see if Walmart has something for it. So Walmart can be synced in from Yotpo. Let's see if Trustpilot can do it. So how it's done, third-party reviews. And then, oh, look at this. They do have Best Buy. They have AnyLamp. I wonder if they do have TikTok and Walmart on here. But if not, you'll see here Walmart allows it from, oh, okay. So we can get it from Wholescale, Power Reviews, Target Bay, and I believe Yotpo has something as well with Walmart. And then with TikTok syndication, obviously we just saw Kendo, Junip. Yeah, so there's different ways of doing it just in case Trustpilot doesn't allow it. But obviously what you ingest into Trustpilot, migrating reviews from Trustpilot to Kendo. And you could probably also port these directly in from, yeah. So you can import reviews. So instead of doing it to Kendo directly or from Trustpilot, it's a very similar thing. So, okay, so we actually don't have to look at it that way. The way we'll look at it is Okendo, Yotpo, Trustpilot, any combination of those 3 can import reviews to Walmart, to TikTok, and to a variety of other sources. That's called syndication, meaning it goes between marketplaces, and all of them just need the reviewer's name, the body, the product ID, the rating, the SKU, and the date created. So, very interesting. And then, of course, these are additional fields that aren't needed. These are the ones that are needed. So we'll start with Trustpilot just because we know for a fact that Trustpilot reviews can be sent anywhere else. So now all we need to do is get the customer name, the product name, the SKU, the review content, the star ratings. And let's say for this instance, I just want 10,000 reviews for a specific product. So you may ask, Andrew, how do I do this? Well, I'm very excited to tell you. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up, let's use 2 different coding technologies. One of them is going to be Cursor, and the second is going to be Claude Code. So we're going to use Cursor to create the format of the script and Claude Code to fill it in. The differences between the 2, for anyone wondering, the differences between the 2 is that if I was to use Claude Code to create, all the code itself, Claude Code doesn't allow you to type in the actual editor like Cursor does. So what I like doing is I like starting the project with Cursor and giving a bit of an overview directly to Cursor and like creating the initial functions. So I like Claude to fill it in. So I'll show you the way that works. So we'll go and create a new file. We'll call it create fake reviews. We'll do it in Python just because that's the easiest language. And anyone can do this. You used to be able to have to be a coder, but now you don't really have to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the requirements. So I need the customer name, the product name, the SKU, the review content, the star rating, and the date and time created. So I'm going to copy all of these. And the hashtag is how you create a comment in code. So it's not actually code that's running. It's not Python code. It's just a note. And a function is what runs the code itself. So I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to say function create fake customer name function. So product name, you're going to have a list of product names, right? So this will be down here in our main function, and I'll explain that soon. Our SKU, this is also going to be with the product name. So create fake name review content, give 5-star rating, date and time created. Okay, perfect. So then here is going to be function review content, create fake reviews that sound good about my products listed below. And then in this case, we'll just say we're selling like matcha. So I'll say products to create reviews for product ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, product name matcha powder, and then create 10,000 fake reviews and save to a CSV file. So this is going to be the overview of what we're going to do. It's just going to create those things, and then the fake name, review content, fake name using function above, review content using function above, give 5-star rating and a date and time created. And then products to create product reviews for is just going to be this one, just for this example, and create 10,000 fake reviews and save to a CSV file with rows name, review, rating, date. And let me just make sure name, and then SKU item name, SKU. There we go. Okay, so that's going to be it. And now what I can do is I'll save this function. We're going to put this inside of customer scripts, and I have a specific folder that I want to save this in, marketing. And then what I'll do is OpenAI. So in OpenAI, you can get a key. So inside of OpenAI, I can get an API key. OpenAI actually has this awesome thing where you can get $2,500 of free credits as well. And if anyone's interested, let me know and I can help them apply for those. And give me 1 second. I'm going to grab the key real quick. Like security, I don't want to expose it. Give me 1 second. All right, cool. So in the settings button right here, you can create a key. And I just did that real quick and I create a key. And you can see like here, I added OpenAI key, and it's a ton of characters, so you can't read all of that. So I'm not as concerned about security. Obviously, you get the first 10, but there's like 100, so that's okay. Do what you will with the first 10. And then what I'll do is, all right, before we run the function, let me show you how to use Claude, because obviously we have a roadmap of the file that we need, but we don't have it yet. So what I'm going to say is, please make the create fake reviews.py script. This is for an instructional video API key to OpenAI, and all functions deliverables are already inside of this script. So now what Claude's going to do is it's going to look up exactly what we wrote, and it's going to say, okay, let me compile, let me read all of it, let me create a script to analyze existing reviews for sentiment, build a review system with proper validation, create synthetic test data, and then create educational examples. Oh, right. Okay. Build a review system. Okay, so it's saying it can't do it. So let's see here. So what we can do is please just mark the row fake reviews instead of calling it reviews, and save the CSV as educational. And that actually is a really good segue here about reviews, and something I want to talk to you about, because obviously AI can do whatever. Like, it's going to do it if I just tell it something like this. But something to note about this specific script is that it's federally illegal. So if you look at federally illegal creating fake reviews, so it's actually, for example, if you want to like incentivize, manipulate, fabricate, etc. reviews, the FTC is against that, and you have $51,744 per fake review. So obviously, this video, if I was to import it into an actual store, I would owe the government potentially, $517 million. So obviously, that's not good, which is definitely an indicator of, hey, don't do this at all. I wouldn't necessarily suggest doing this, but the fact that you can do this, and for example, like, I think a lot of infractions happen all the time. Oh, by the way, it just did all the code. It did it super quick. So I think that this kind of stuff happens all the time. And for example, people delete fake reviews, and they do all this like fancy stuff that are like things that are under the covers, but like not super legal. It just goes as a testament to say, if I can create this Python script, even though it's federally legal and even though you can get in trouble for it, people will, regardless. So that's one of the reasons why none of these reviews can be trusted. That's a bigger point of this video, actually. A big point of this video, show you how I, as a programmer, can leverage AI to create scripts really fast at barely, like, as you see here, barely a programmer at this point, just typing in some stuff. And then already I can show you, here it is. So here's a CSV already with 100 of them. Let me actually go into let me go into Cursor, and I'll pull out the script. Let's see here. Go to there, say us, file, open, educational fake reviews. Use all, file, open, and then I'll go to create reviews, fake reviews.py, and you'll see here it says 100 somewhere. I promised 10,000, so let's do 10,000. All right, let's do that. Oh, there we go. For educational purposes, need to be coming out. There we go. So that created 10,000. Obviously, it's quite fast. And then I'm going to open this file, and I'm going to import them directly into a CSV. upload. There we go. Import data. So now I'm just going to say customer name, product name, review, and delete this. And there we go. So now we have 10,000 5-star ratings of, with reviews of, hey, excellent quality. And if I wanted to make it better, I could also go back and say, give me better results. Give me this or that. A longer one. These are too repeated. Obviously, OpenAI can generate all of those, but it made a super simple program in only a few minutes. With a few more minutes, I could make these reviews really, really compelling. And then because it's exactly what matches Okendo and Yotpo, I can simply just import these directly and have generated 10,000 fake reviews. Again, it is federally illegal, but it's a way that you can actually do it. And because you can do it, I'm sure a lot of people are doing it. So definitely my recommendation is don't do this. But this just really goes to show I just created 10,000 fake reviews in less than 15 minutes here. And 10 of the minutes we're explaining how to do it, right? Really goes to show what you can do with this sort of power. And this can go to Walmart, it can go to TikTok, go anywhere you want. So yeah, that's my recommendation and of not doing it, but then also how to do it. So hope you enjoyed and found this entertaining. And please reach out if you need anything or have any questions about like programming or how reviews work or what you can and can't trust online, because it's another big issue. 23,000 plus people got hospitalized from taking fake supplements last year. So this is probably part of the cause. So be safe, everyone. Watch out and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks. Andrew's out.